Connor Ryland, and I'm a catcher on the SRU softball team, and today I'm going to teach you how to pick, block, and frame. In catching, one of the most crucial parts is framing. So first I'm going to go over a tennis ball framing. When you're catching, there's two positions that you can go down into. You can go to the regular position here, or as what I do is the one knee down, whichever knee you're comfortable with. So whenever you're catching, you want to get in that comfortable spot, and you kind of want to move your body, your stomach, move the ball, okay? So whenever you're framing outside pitch, your stomach and your head want to be in the middle of the plate. Both ways, same for inside here. You do not want the ball to be out here. See, you're not gonna sell with the ump. The way to sell it with the umpire is moving your body and your hips so you're aligned with the ball to the plate. Now we're going to go over all the positions you should be placed in whenever you're throwing from outside, inside, low, and high. First, we're going to start with the outside. See how my body is placed, where my chest and my head are facing the plate here, and my body's not out like this. I'm going to sell it to the ump, and you're going to move your hips, like kind of shift into the plate. Same goes for inside. You're going to move your body around the ball, so your face, your head, and your chest are in line with the plate. High. Now when we go high, look, I'm sticking it down so I can sell it. If it's going to bounce up and you're going to catch like this, you're definitely not letting it sell. It's going to be a ball. So you want to go down in that position. Low. This one you're going to bring up, so you kind of want to start your glove down and bring it up like this. Kind of sell it to the middle of the plate. So the next drill we're going to do is we're going to add in a real softball. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do one outside, one inside, one high, and one. Good. My second concept I want you to take away from this drill is alignment between your head, your chest, and the ball. Making sure here, see where my head and chest are with the ball, my glove, instead of out here or out here. So my third concept is being small. So you want to get that strike for your pitcher. So when I'm talking about being small, here, down, make sure gloves all the way in. Here, when that low pitch, bring up, and that up pitch, bring down. The second critical part of catching is blocking. So we are first going to go into on how to block correctly, and then we'll go into a drill. So one of the most important things when catching and blocking is to replace your feet with your knees. So exactly this is how it's going to look. Here, pretend there's one line. If I'm going to put these two cones here as a line, my feet are going to line up with the cone. I'm going to drop, replace them, and look, my knees are going to replace my feet. See what it looks like on the side. Now, whenever you're blocking, whenever I end up in that position here, look, my hand is behind my glove, my head is down, and my chest is down. You don't want your chest and head up, is if the ball hits off your chest, it's going to go away from the plate. You want it as close to the plate to you in case the runner is on base and prevent them from stealing. Now this drill allows you to follow the ball with your eyes, making your head and chest down when ending the block. For my second blocking drill, we're going to go up to the regular position here, and my partner is going to throw a ball, and I'm going to do the full block here and end up like this. Okay, ready? And the third critical element of catching is picking. We're going to go over two different drills. We're going to go over a forehand pick and a backhand pick, and then a pick, block, pick sequence. So the first drill we're going to do for picking is a backhand pick. So in a backhand pick, you want to start from the ground and drag your glove up. Instead of starting from your knee and going down to the ground, it takes an extra second. So you always want to start from the ground and go up. Now if I remove my glove, my hand is pointing up to the sky and my thumb's down. You do not want your thumb to the side, because if the thumb's on the side, it will hit off and go somewhere else. You want to pick up. So whenever my picking sequence, go up, pick picking, and we're going to do a forehand pick. So a forehand pick you want to do on the outside when the ball is outside your left knee, not on the inside of your left knee. Because if it's on the inside of your left knee, you can still do a backhand. So you want to do a forehand pick on the outside of your left knee. Now this is opposite. Whenever I'm picking, you want to go up. So if I take my glove off, my hand will be pointing up to the sky and my thumb is out. Ready? Good. Now this is the same thing as the backhand. My glove is starting on the ground and dragging up instead of starting up here, down here. Now this is all reaction time. The picking is more necessarily for when a runner is on first base, a fast runner, when you know you can't get them whenever you're blocking. Because blocking and throwing a fast runner out just takes more time. So this is when picking comes in to convenience. So for my last drill, picking, we're going to squeeze picking and blocking together. So it's a pick, block sequence. We're going to do pick, block, pick. So this is how it goes. We're going to do a backhand pick first. Then we're going to do a block. And we're going to do a forehand pick. This is simple. What you need for these drills are 2 cones, 2 tennis balls, a glove, some gear, and 2 softballs. So I want you to take one thing away from each critical element. So the first one is framing. I want you to take away from keeping your head and your chest in line with the ball, getting around the ball. The second element is blocking. I want you to make sure your head and your chest are close to the ground and your hand is behind your glove, so you're close instead of out and wide. Lastly, for the third critical element is picking. I want to make sure that your hand is up and your thumbs down whenever you're picking, as well as your glove down on the ground on either side, and kind of knowing when you need to pick from when you need to block. Thank you for watching all my drills. I hope you enjoy.